Maybe that's the better level actually. That's probably the better entry. So just above the session. Maybe that actually. So use our current week's session value high. Set my stop loss under the top of the Tokyo session. The Tokyo 5-minute orb. I'm okay with that. If Mr. Market Maker still wants to go up here, then we're still bullish. So as you can see, it's all guesswork. Yeah, I might have a swing at that. If it comes down, it might not even come down here. Like the true strength would be it just coming down to the top of the orb and shooting up still, really. We shall see. What was all-time highs? Wow. Not that far off though, is it? Wonder if Nvidia had stronger results, maybe it would have tested all-time highs. Because we're basically at all-time highs. Okay, so we've got a bit of a retrace here. Are we going to come back into here? Or are we just going to build a bit of volume here, create a bull flag and just off to the races again? See that's which candle's that one? So that candle there's a bit of institutional buying going on there. So they want to push it up. Still all-time, high highs here. Suddenly, previous day POC's not looking far off, is it? Wow. I don't think it's coming down here. Can't even get into this. I'm not trading from those levels. That would be the last one I'd consider. Stop loss in mind, keep that I wonder if I had drawn that this morning, I would have been more inclined to enter here. It would have been that candle that would have convinced me. Who knows? Anyway. So, this is where we switch. I want to see what it does here now. So here, initially, I'll be looking for a short. And I only want to, because there could be a heap of, but again, I want to watch the strength level of how we enter that. That's sort of what my next look will be. Initial bounce off that, it might go higher, but I think it needs to come down first. And for this, I'm going to set up I'm going to set up a sell order. Initially, I'll do one contract. Initially, I'll be looking at one contract, 310. I will be looking at a sell off that point.
Order working.
Yeah, because there might be a wick. I think I need a bit of room there.
Order working.
Okay. Now, depending on the action here, what's happening here, if it's coming up and coming down and going up, and anyway, I'll play by you. Let's see what it does. Because I would really like to have two contracts on here. And to be honest, why am I being a chicken shit? I should just do another contract.
Order working.
These are evals. I don't care.
Order working.
And so what I'll do here, I hope this plays out actually, because I wouldn't mind actually showing how I trade. I will what I'll do is I'll have two entries, two contracts. As soon as I hit probably here or just before, how far is that? Yeah, so that's 50 ticks. So as soon as that'll be my first take profit, just somewhere here, I'll leave one contract going for a run. That's my ultimate goal. I'll judge what's going on there. And what I'll do is I'll kill one, move my stop loss down to here, break even, or just under, pay for fees, etc. And then, depending on how we're going here, I'll either take profit to this sort of area, or I'll try and let it run. We shall see what happens. How much drawdown have I got on this account? Accounts. Oh no, should be right. Should be right. So how's everyone's morning going, or night going? So far, we did sort of okay. I know you guys can't see that because I've got it off screen. But we did 300. So 300 on 3 50k accounts and 600 on a 150k account. It's on copy trading 4 accounts. I need to rename that. Yeah, so far, a couple of okay entries, or one good entry, one textbook entry. The other one was a bit of a schmozzle, but we got out of it safely. 50k profit, 50k. I wish, 50 buck profit. But that one could have gone south pretty quick. That does highlight, because I panicked. Anyone who saw that, there was a bit of a panic. So you've got to have your plan set. Before you enter, you've got to have that plan. You've got to have your plan in place. You know, I panicked and I fucked up because I bloody entered 2 trades and set up in the wrong, got the wrong entry anyway. The idea was right because I actually made the profit in the end anyway. But it just shows you gotta have not so much a strategy. Well, you have to have a strategy, but you have to have a plan. So you stick to that plan. If the plan changes, that's fine. If you haven't got enough time to reassess everything, just stay out of the trade. Just wait for the next trade. You don't have to get every trade. Very slow day. But if this... okay, so let me do some... I haven't got chat. I haven't got my little indicator set up. But that should be 600. Yeah, about $600. With opportunity for more if there's a good runner. We shall see. And the strength this goes up will indicate if there's how much of a shot at a runner I've got. If I dawdle up like this sort of action up, I might just take one off the table. So just this will be my area. That'll be my area at take profit. One. I might take both off. $2.96. If it ever gets there. That's one thing I hate about Tradeovate. Their drawing tools are terrible. That's why I still use TradingView. Oh, we haven't got that bull flag happening at the moment. See what it does at this level and this level to stay bullish. Bounce off here or a bounce off here, I'd still remain bullish. I'd change your character, but I don't know. I see that they're good indications, but I see these levels broken all the time, especially on a 1 minute. I've got it drawn in because Lux Algo Smart Money Concepts. This is a really good, like, you got to pay for it. This is the unpaid version. I don't really use it for anything. I was using it for FVGs, fair value gaps, etc. But I don't really use any of their stuff anymore. I really like them. They're good. They're a good developer. But they've got a free one. The free one does exactly the same. So once my subscription runs out, I'll just go to the free one. And to be honest, I don't even really need that because I use the who do I use? I use this one, Jacob Mabel. That does enough. That does all the fair value gap areas. And in fact, it probably does ones I don't really need fair value gaps on. I might even look at drawing my own. I might draw my own or create my own one. Got to look into that a bit. Which fair value gaps do I really want? Actually, I know this trader called... Whoops. What's his bloody name? Let me see if I can see it. Look at all those I've favorited over times. You can't say I didn't test stuff. This is mainly on, I was doing mainly most of this stuff testing through Bitcoin. Yeah, I can't find it. Anyway, he does a stronger... He looks for the stronger fair value gaps and doesn't show some of these internal ones. Maybe he's just doing... I'm going to look into that, actually. I might build my own I'll go back to using his. What was I saying? Yeah, so for me to remain still interested in this move up here, I just want to see, maybe I need to see strength now, sort of from hit this level, or probably this level. Ideally, I don't want to see it come back all the way down. Well, basically, if it stays above the session value high, because that's above this sort of area. So I think the market just needs, because it doesn't just go up. Well, as we all know, it does. Sometimes it does just go up and up and up and up, but it needs liquidity to spur on the next moves. So the next moves, as long as we're sort of staying above here, I still think we're strong, still bullish. If we see a breakdown underneath, then I'm going to be changing my thought pattern. But for now, I still think, because even though I'm going to be going in a short, I need a bullish mindset to still hit these targets. Obviously, because it's got to break the highs here and break through here. If that makes sense, to break our POC. If this was, say, my value high, the previous day value high was closer down here, well, it's not going to be because it's a POC, but, well, it could, but if it was, well, whatever, if that was a weekly, I'd be not as confident in taking this trade, because I'd be then wanting to know how it reacts to these levels. So I'm just explaining my plan out loud, not so much for you guys, but more for me to convince myself, because that's the secret of trading. If you're confident with your decision, it's so much easier to take the trade. And look, if I lose this straight out, my trading plan isn't wrong. It went against me, but it's not wrong. It's what I actually wanted. So I sort of like seeing this build up, because I think it's just going to try and sweep here and just do a retrace or fade straight from here. And hopefully not go too deep. It will, like there'll be but I'm sure there's going to be some drawdown, but this is conceptually where I want to set up. Just forerun it a bit, or pre-run it, whatever you want to call it. If I wasn't as confident, I could just do one. But I don't care. It's a Eval, so I'll just go in the market now, try and get a reaction for 2 contracts. But what I was going to suggest is maybe I just see, it'll be out of this these highs here, how strong we go in here. Maybe I take one off the market and wait for it to, still with the idea of getting the 2 contracts in, but if there's a good contract, if there's a good solid engulfing candle, that sort of thing, strong candle that goes through, or through here, sorry, through this level, these highs here. I could maybe take one of the contracts up here. But I'm not gonna.
Order filled.
Well, there you go. Okay. Did both get taken? Yes, both taken. Alright, so I'm going to take one off the table here at 29297. What am I doing? I'm doing a buy.
Order working.
Take one off the table there. Maybe a bit higher actually. I just want to get out of the one.
Order filled.
Okay, so take that one off. Kill that one. Fuck. Hang on, sorry, I'll do it here.
Order cancelled.
Go move that there. And I want to see this area broken. Ideally. Oh, tagged it. Give it a bit of room. I'm a chicken shit. Go now, go now. Break here. Break here would be nice. Come on, come on. Give me a little bit. Where are we looking? So right, so if we can break down here. Yeah, that's good. So I'll move that to there. Now I'll just do a bit of this, trailing it down. If we can eat up this, we could be in for a good little run down to here. Yeah. Probably get taken out here, will I?
Stop filled.
Yeah. Okay. That's alright. I'm happy with that. So what did... That was a cool little... This is what I fucking hate about Tradeovate. So 900, 920 on 3, whatever that is. And 1800 on the 150k count. That was a good little move. Finally. See, AJ knows how to trade sometimes. So, okay, well look, I might end it on a good note. Where do I see the market going? I usually like to end my stream with where I think the market's going. Don't know, to be honest. That could be that high. You know, I was saying Asia likes sweeping the highs and then, or taking both directions. Sometimes. That's what I watch for anyway. So that could be the highest point, and we'll start now targeting these lows before London. But if it wants, it might still target up here the rest of this session. into London. We shall see. Anyway, look, thanks guys. Anyone who sat through, it was probably worth the wait in the end. If you didn't, well, good luck. I hope you did well. All right, guys, catch ya.